Want to see someone systematically disprove everything you have read about trading stocks and expose how and why you will consistently lose money if you aren't doing it right? Click the link in the description to check it out for yourself. But now for today's video.
The question, does stock trading mostly result in losing money? Answer by Eric Rodriguez. There is a saying about the stock market. 90% of people lose money 90% of the time when they start out in the stock market. I'd say this statement proves to be 90% true. There are many reasons for this. What it comes down to is that people don't know what they are doing. They are noobs. Worse still, they are noobs but think that they are the Wolf of Wall Street. People in general are largely misguided when they start out trading or investing in stocks. This is painfully evident after you have been in the market for 10 years. You look back and see what a novice you have been in now. Humbly, you only begin to understand. Let me give some reasons for all this. Stock trading takes a special skill set. It's really not for everyone. You need patience, discipline, knowledge, understanding, experience, intuition and balls of steel. Patience, you need to wait for the right time to trade. You can't just start trading when you want. Timing is everything. More difficult than buying is knowing when to sell, to exit the position. I've seen traders with the patience of a 4-year-old. Think of handling a grenade. Timing, discipline, the guy in the kung fu film that stays stiff, focused on the candlelight while the master breaks boards all across his body. That's discipline. You might be losing lots of money in an important position. You don't have time to get anxious, pull your hair out, get angry or even consult Quora for answers. You gotta be able to adapt to the market conditions and perform your way to victory. Knowledge, understanding, you can write a whole book right here. Many stocks don't make money, fact. You need to select only the best stocks for your portfolio or for trading. Be very selective. Know what P means. Study technicals. Know how volume moves a stock. Study charting. Steer clear of penny stocks. Know how to avoid garbage investments. Your mathematics needs to be stellar. Experience. You can't learn to ride a bike by reading a book. You have to do so through experience. I know guys who went to business college and took expensive trading courses on top of that. They don't know jack about trading. They don't even know what an option is. They know what the textbook answer is, which is useless to actually managing money and trading. There is a learning curve here, about 10 years. With a good mentor, you can cut that down to 35 years. Still, you have to live through the roller coaster of the market, which is living the life for traders. Face big losses without quitting, survive. There is no substitution for experience. Intuition, here, the teaching is a bit more nebulous. A proper trader can make an accurate forecast of where the market and/or stock will go in the near future. You have to know what's coming next. You can hardly learn this from a book. Consider a special power in discernment. Here are a handful of stocks, which one is better? This stock is on an uptrend, will it continue and for how long? Balls of steel, stock trading is one of the few jobs where you can actually lose money. You can be in the best stock, in the best market conditions and your position can still turn against you. Think high tolerance. Worse still, is to have a losing streak. Consider your trading account is down from $336,000 in your glory days to a mere $75,000 today. Mistakes piled up all at once as well as your bills, and your financial advisor didn't help one bit. You are facing humiliation and being broke, both. You consider finding a real job, but you can't. You can't quit. You have ice water for blood. You know how to keep a cool head in the midst of catastrophe. You have balls of steel. You can walk through fire. You are a stock market trader. Are you ready for this? Answer by Doug Daly. In order to profit trading stocks, you need enough capital to make a reasonable profit, enough experience to be profitable net of fees and any losses. Think of stock trading as an auction where there are always traders getting in and out at every price for any number of reasons, i.e., corporate officers selling shares they were awarded for hitting performance goals, sellers selling at the end of the year for tax purposes, news buyers and sellers, etc. How any individual does is a function of the amount of capital they have and their understanding of financial auction markets. If someone were to buy and sell without the proper experience and skill, they would definitely lose over time. Answer by Shakar. Trading is always risky because short-term is full of uncertainty. Hence most of the traders makes losses. Long-term investment is always good, and particularly in modern India, you can learn about stock picking and valuations over the period in long-term investing. higher the period, probability of losing money is very less. People are using futures and options for short-term trades where they end up with losses most of the time. Futures and options can be used effectively for long-term with higher returns safely. There are effective unique strategies are available. One can do that with help of good advisory.